guys, go smoke.
My friends are gonna get me fucking banned from this place, man. Anyway, to the management and staff, all thank you very much. Kevin Lim, everyone, Kevin Lim. Kevin Lim is a bad motherfucker, man. The guy went all Kramer in the beginning. It's good though, it's good. You got the Punjabi right, which is pretty amazing. Are you guys having a good time drinking, getting fucked up? Yeah. Drinking a bit too much? Yeah. Pull a sickie tomorrow? Yeah. So glad I brought that guy. What do you think is more fun, drinking or fucking?
Fucking.
Drinking. I would say drinking, you know why? Because they've made drinking legal in church. You know, like every Sunday you have the Eucharist and all that. And it's just made me wonder, like, have you ever wondered if there's any like Catholic sommelier who's like switched churches because they didn't serve the right kind of wine? You know, like at his previous church it was like Cab Sav in summer, fuck that. And then he's such an asshole, like at the new church, you know, during the Eucharist he's like yeah, he did that as well. In the new church he's like, that's some good blood of Christ. There's good body, nice tannins, good mouthfeel. I think it will go really well with a nice side of, slow roasted Lamb of God. But, I think it's good that that's the only thing at church that they allow you to have alcohol in. Because, like, there's certain services that you wouldn't want to have alcohol in. Like, let's say you're going to christen a baby. You want your priest to be sober for that. Because you don't want him to, like, get fucked up and then christen your baby in the same way you would christen a ship. But Australian drinking culture, man, I fucking love it. Y'all are some hard drinking motherfuckers. Y'all don't go to a pub and have two and then go home. No. That's un-Australian. You gotta be on the verge of organ damage before you decide to call it a night. Like, the way Australians approach drinking is like y'all are going to war. Fucking just attack the bar like it's a beach at Normandy. And you don't give up until you're on the floor and unconscious. I love that shit. But it's dangerous. It's fun, but it's dangerous. Because have you ever tried drinking with Aussies and try to go home early after a few drinks? It's fucking impossible. You could use any excuse. You're like, bro, I need to drive later. That's alright, we'll call you a cab. Dude, my grandma's gone missing. Fuck it, take mine. They don't give a shit about any of that. And cautionary tales don't work as well. Like, have you ever heard the story? It's always like some guy who drank so much that he ended up in hospital. And you would think like, that should be a cautionary tale about the dangers of alcohol. No. It just turns out to be that legendary story about how fucking awesome that one night was. If anything, it's something to aspire to. But one of the dangers of drinking, there are some serious health consequences, like an increased risk of certain cancers, increased risk of diabetes, and increased risk of waking up in the morning next to a troll. Sometimes these things happen. You wake up in the morning next to someone and you're like, what the fuck is that?
I know, I know.
Like, is that even a human being? It's okay. The person's not here. I don't need to feel that bad. But the good thing is, if you're at their place, you can do the whole, you can quietly slink out. And men are the fucking experts when it comes to this. Like, men will just fuck you and evaporate. You will never see them again. But women, sorry to say, women not so good at this. Because women have to do the whole debriefing first. Like, she have to wake you up. Last night was wonderful, I had a good time. This morning I met your housemates, we had some breakfast, I made you a sandwich, here's my card. You know, and the thing with all these drunken hookups is that you often end up with someone who's a bit of a demon, you know, like not that attractive. And people always blame this on beer goggles. You know, the idea is that you drank so much that someone looked more attractive than they are. It's complete bullshit. People look exactly the same. What happens is you just don't give a fuck anymore. You know, if you're a guy and you're pretending to listen to that girl at the bar, you can see her clearly. You can clearly see her senior citizen concession card. Just don't care. If you're a girl, you know, that guy who's buying you the 3 Jaeger bombs, you can clearly see his V-neck Ed Hardy t-shirt. Just don't give a shit anymore. You're drunk, you're horny, your pupils are dilated, your clit is pulsating, your pussy lips are just moist and warm, ready to just fucking uterus is just humming, you just need some cock. You don't give a fuck what body the cock is attached to. And then the next morning you have to do the walk of shame, which I feel is really unfair for women. Because, like, you know, if you fuck this guy, like, you've pretty much just fucked a walking piece of gym equipment. And it's not a walk of shame, it's a walk of triumph. Fucking got out of there intact. But for all the bad things about alcohol, there are some good things. One of the great things about alcohol is you don't need anyone else to have a good time. You know. For example, let's say you're on a 5-hour transit in some shitty third world airport like Tullamarine. And then an announcement comes on and it's like, your flight's been delayed an additional 2 hours. What's the only thing that's going to stop you from choking out the staff? Airport bar. You know, 7 hours later, you're the happiest guy, you're the happiest passenger during takeoff. You know, you order a few more cocktails, you look out the window, you see the beautiful golden sun, sky. You know, you have a new perspective on life as you realize that you are literally flying through the air. And then a song starts playing in your head. I believe I can fly. And then you think to yourself, you know what? I do believe I can fly. Let me see if I can go talk to the pilot. Try and take over the controls for a bit. Give him a few rupees. Rupees being the international currency of bribery, of course. And you know, a few months later, a bunch of your friends are sitting down, drinking, you know. And then one of them is like, dude, did you hear what happened to Jeremy? And they're like, what? And they're like, what happened? That guy was on a flight, he got so fucking drunk, he tried to fly the plane, crashed the whole bitch, and killed everyone on board. And then all the other guys are like, oh, it takes them a minute to get this. Oh, fuck. Does it become a cautionary tale? No. They're all like, oh, fuck, man, that was what a fucking legend. I want to drink with that guy, man, I wish I was on that plane. The alcohol, you can't win. Doesn't matter if you die. If you die, it's just awesome. Right? Anyway, that's pretty much all for me. If you like this, please like my Facebook page. You can feel free to racially vilify me on my page. Controversy is always good. Anyway, cheers to everyone. May all your wet dreams come true.